Hello everybody, welcome to my Thunderbolts review. Marvel's new movie, The Thunderbolts, which is basically kind of the Suicide Squad, but it does its own thing very well. So the characters you have in it are Yelena, Bucky, Red Guardian, John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster, and Bob, the Sentry. And then you have the villain, which is Valentina. She's a very good villain. Bob's a very good side character. Well, I mean, he's kind of a central role at parts, but I really liked Bob. There's going to be spoilers in this video, but Bob's the Sentry. He's basically, if you know from the comics, he's very powerful, and he's more powerful than most of the Avengers. He's supposed to be on par with Comic Hulk. Like, Comic Sentry and Comic Hulk are quite 50-50, but MCU Hulk is probably significantly weaker than Sentry, unfortunately, because they love cooking the Hulk. They love nerfing him. But Sentry's very good. He had some sick fight scenes that really showed off his speed. He's probably the fastest person in the MCU, even quicker than Quicksilver. I don't think he's quicker than X-Men Quicksilver, but he's definitely quicker than MCU Quicksilver. Very good character. Now, what do I think he would beat Superman? I think he could. I might save that for another video, though. I've seen some people debate it online, especially Impound Comics. He seems to think Superman would win. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, he has pretty good points, to be fair, but I still think Sentry would win from what I've seen. But yeah, let's go on to the actual Thunderbolts. So I just want to quickly get out of the way, so I don't have to talk about it again. And bear in mind, there is spoilers. Spoiler warning. Taskmaster. Now, we all knew Taskmaster was going to die because of how little she was in the trailer, but I was very surprised at how. So, I kid you not, in the theatre, I was eating my popcorn. I was trying to fix the straw on my drink because the cup dented the straw on that shitty little paper straw. So I literally had to, throw out the straw and just start lifting the lid off the cup to drink my jumbo Pepsi. And when I was looking down to sip my drink, I look back up after a gunshot and I just see Taskmaster has been fucking Rasta Clark killed by Ghost in the quickest way possible. So Taskmaster, I think, had just finished fucking Ghost up in a fight, and then Ghost appears in front of Taskmaster using her abilities and kills her just like that. I remember staring in awe. I remember thinking, she's going to get up somehow, she's going to be tough as shit, and maybe she'll die later on. Because we all thought she'd die to Sentry, right? You would think that. No. That's it. I think she gets maximum 2-minute, 3-minute screen time. If that. And that's it. She's treated as an afterthought, a joke for the rest of the movie. And I agree, I understand people didn't like her. So it's just very kind of sad to do to a character who had, one of the best parts of Black Widow 2021. So I thought that was quite silly. I really enjoyed John Walker's story. Sentry's story was by far my favourite, but John Walker's was second for me. He just had a brilliant story. I really liked it. He's a very tragic character, and I enjoyed seeing his kind of redemption in this. Same with Red Guardian, I really enjoyed his redemption. Yelena, her redemption was probably the best. Ghost wasn't very used a lot. So, and then Bucky, was just the typical hero, pretty much. So, which is what you'd expect. And then Valentina, she had... look at her time. She had some great moments to utilise her intelligence and kind of show how smart she was. So I quite enjoyed seeing that. But yeah, apart from that, really good movie. Enjoyed seeing how they kind of experimented with Sentry's abilities. I didn't even know he had telekinesis and shit. I remember seeing somewhere he had some form of reality warping powers, but I didn't know to what extent. So I remember seeing it on the screen, I was like, what the fuck? Sentry's OP. Like, he has super strength and telekinesis. Like, he don't even need to lift stuff. He can just do it with his brain. Or, well, with his hand. Kind of, I don't know how it works. But yeah, it's weird. But good movie. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Very good. Any other complaints? I guess the final battle might have been underwhelming to some. It was obvious that was just going to happen. Like, it was how it was just going to play out. But, you know, people are going to hate. But yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't go to see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so any references in this movie to that movie, I didn't know. Except for Red Hulk. I know about the Red Hulk stuff. And the leader. But, yeah, I need to watch that movie, really. I don't know when it's out on Disney+. And then I will be going to theatres to see Fantastic Four. So I'll also drop my review on that. And, of course, Superman. I'm definitely going to see those two. Cannot wait. Peace.